Thank you, sir. All right, guys, go ahead.
Good morning, Stef.
Good morning.
It's a good preparation for the Olympics game. Now, in 1992, they call it the Dream Team. What do you think you are going to call 2024? Are you going to be the Dream Team or another name, the Magic Team?
I don't know if I gotta do my homework. I don't know if Magic, Michael, and Larry, if they coined that themselves and walked around calling themselves the Dream Team, or if that was the nickname that fans and media gave them. I feel like we're gonna have the same vibe. We just want to be called a gold medal winning team, and whatever the nickname is that comes with it, we'll take it. But we've got a great group, obviously, so I'm excited about what we're capable of doing, and hopefully we can get it done.
How important are the Abu Dhabi games for your preparation to the Olympics? How important are these preparation games?
It's extremely important because, you know, we've already played one against Canada. We have two here, and each game is an opportunity to learn a little bit about ourselves, what we need to kind of focus on to get ready for when the games truly matter in Paris. Everything is kind of condensed. You know, we usually have a month and a half training camp in the NBA before you start to play. Here you have 3 weeks, and so you got to be locked in mentally on what we're trying to do. Take every game, like you said, these two here, to just try to get better. Again, learn ourselves and build that winning mentality. And I think we're going to take full advantage of it.
Stef, how did you learn about the news back in the United States about former President Trump? Do you ever react to it?
Pretty much like everybody else. I woke up and looked at my phone and had a couple text messages. It's obviously very sad, just time in general, all the conversations around the election and the state of politics in our country. And then you have a situation like this, which just evokes a lot of emotions around things that we need to correct as a people, like obviously gun control first and foremost, because the fact that that's even possible for somebody to kind of, have an attack like that, but just more so you want it, positivity and hope. Like, it sounds cheesy, but it's real. Like, that's when our country's at its best, and this just adds another blemish to what's going on. So sad is just the word I can come up with.
Yeah, and it's a thought as a journalist here, covering what we're covering, for this to happen when you're overseas at a time when you got USA on your chest, does that hit different or sort of amplify some of the stuff you just said?
Yeah, I remember back in 2014. Sorry, no, that was 2010. We were played on September 11th, and it was the same kind of vibe of what that day represented. And like you said, the red, white, and blue on your chest and USA across your chest. For us, we're going to use it as a unifying moment to, again, use this platform and this opportunity to represent ourselves, our upbringings, our families, our country to the best that we can. And hopefully that channels, the right energy back home when they're watching us play. But I know that it's bigger than that with what we're dealing with. So I just hope that it's talked about in a way that's trying to evoke progress, as opposed to where I feel like a lot of the conversation is more divisive than
Stef, you used to play in Serbia and against Serbia. Which memories do you have, and what do you expect of those matches? And several words about Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, I've played back in the U19 team in 2007. We beat them in pool play, and they beat us in the gold medal game. And then we beat them in 2014 in Spain during the World Championships there. So a lot of history. Obviously Jokic and what he's been able to do in his NBA career and playing against him. Bogdanovic, I know. So there's a lot of familiarity. I don't know necessarily what it's going to feel like to play them here. They're in our pool, so I know we'll have a couple games against them. They're going to be tough to beat, and it's just a matter of, again, focusing on what we do and trying to do it the best we can. But that's going to be a tough team, just like some other nations in there.
One last one, guys.
Stef, this is your first time you're representing Team USA at the Olympics. What do you have to say about the experience so far, and of course, what are you hoping for in Paris?
Still early. I mean, we're just over a weekend and trying to continue the vibes of figuring out what the strengths of this team are and how we need to play. It's been an amazing experience so far. Like, the energy with this group, a lot of guys that have accomplished a lot of things in basketball in their careers, and it just seems like we're just having fun playing the game. And that's the cool part about what we have in front of us, because you put agendas aside, you put egos, well, not, you bring the healthy egos of who you are, but you put aside everything other than just winning. Like, we talk about it every day, and hopefully we can show it when we actually start. And everything around the Olympics, for me, I'm just a kid in a candy store, because I've never been able to experience it before.
All right, guys, let's go.
Thank you, guys.
Yes.
Thanks, Stef.
Absolutely.